Welcome back to the channel, guys. Before I tell you how did I reach here and what happened next, let me just give you a super quick recap. Earlier in the day, I started from Pune and Gautam from Mumbai, and we met at Lonavala. From here, we started exploring the trails near Rajmachi on our hero Impulse. By midday, we were exhausted and hungry, but due to Corona, all the eateries near the Rajmachi were closed. You can find the link to part 1 on the screen or in the description. We stopped at what looked like a dried waterfall bed under a bridge to rest and click some more pictures. This video starts from here. Now our goal was to head to Lonavala city and find a good place to eat. But before that luxury could arrive, we had to tackle the trails that led us back to civilization. This was my first big trail ride, and by now my limbs were paining. Trail riding does test your fitness. As you can see, the view of the mountains on the trails was simply marvelous. Mountains are calling, I must go wala feeling, if you know what I mean. Back to Lonavala city, we had a leisure lunch at German bakery and then we decided to head towards Lions Point. The plan quickly changed into something more interesting. While riding up the Lonavala Ghat, I recalled this place where I and few friends had camped for a night a few months before. So we decided to skip Lions Point for now. After having wrestled the bike on the Rajmachi trails, riding on the winding roads under the shade of the trees felt more relaxing, to be honest. Trying to remember the route, I quickly realized that there is some construction activity going on here as the route was dug up to discourage people from reaching here. We were on our little but capable impulse and no obstacle was going to stop us today.
I'll tell you where we are camped. So there's some work going out there. How do you get there?
Wandering here, I was busy explaining Gautam where we had put our camp last time, but he had other thoughts going on in his mind. The path to the camping spot was narrow, uneven, and surrounded by dense trees. I had struggled just to walk through it last time, but Gautam, here he went.
No, I'm not reached the end. I'm still. इसके आगे है. I don't know if I can go or no.
And he crossed it with some effort. Not just that, he came back to encourage me and I was pumped up. Let's do this.
So this is something that I have to get used to, which you went ahead with. Oh. You did a lot of adventurous stuff. Come on. So no, it has not changed a bit. हाँ मानना पड़ेगा भाई तेरे को, सीरियसली। चल अभी।
I was scared, to be
हाँ, we
honest.
can go ahead.
I struggled, but then thanks to Gautam's guidance, I made it to the other side, and the feeling was just surreal.
So where you park your bike right now, na, is the place where camp. Nice place, na? So this is the last time camp भी किया था.
We spent 30 minutes or so soaking in the view. Though the evening sun was shining bright on us, the sense of achievement within me was shining brighter than anything else at that moment. We rode back again through the dense trees. Hyped up, we were feeling hungry once again. So eventually, we decided to do the most touristy thing. Stop and have chai and bhaji, or pakoda as some call it. After tea and bhaji, it was time for us to ride back to Lonavala city. This time we swapped our bikes. I wanted to check how Gautam's Impulse, which now runs with a 223cc Charisma engine, feels compared to my stock 150cc Impulse. One last stop was at Cooper's Fudge and Chicky shop. After this, Gautam and I parted way at Kumar Resort.
Take care, okay? Chal, bye. Safe ride. Yeah. Chal, bye. Bye.
It was dark by the time I got onto the highway, and Impulse headlight was doing a terrible job to show me anything. So I rode slow, and this gave me some time to reflect on the day. It was hard to believe that this was only the second time I met Gautam ever in my life. But riding throughout the day together, it felt like we knew each other since childhood. I'm sure travelers and bikers know what I mean. Also, had it not been the lockdown, I wouldn't have dared to go trail riding or off-roading. Today's experience has opened up a new world of riding for me other than my usual highway touring. And it was also a reminder that you don't need a powerful bike to enjoy this freedom of riding and traveling. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. If you did, don't forget to share it with your friends. I will see you with a new video next Saturday. Till then, remember, good ride creates good vibes. Cheers.